Hello guys, in today's video we're going to check out the top 5 budget gaming monitors in the market for this year. I made this list based on my personal opinion and I tried to list them based on their price, quality, durability and more. To see the price and find out more information about these budget gaming monitors, you can check out the description below. Also make sure you subscribe to stay up to date with the latest technology reviews. Okay, so let's get started with the video. At number 5, it's the Pixio PX329. The Pixio PX329 is a flat 32-inch VA panel with 1440p resolution and a refresh rate of up to 165Hz. It supports FreeSync, but you'll be forced to choose the 165Hz refresh rate of AMD's adaptive frame syncing technology. Design-wise, the stand itself is sturdy and made from metal and not plastic materials, which guarantee long years of usage without losing the quality of its current state. Additionally, Pixio includes a bracket that you can attach to the back of the display to mount it on a wall or to a stand that Pixio sells separately to allow for swivels and adjustments. To continue, both the monitor and the stand included are thin and elegant looking. The metal stand features 2 narrow legs and a stubby back leg that you can use to route the display's cable out of the way. Pixio also includes a red plastic loop that you can snap to the back of the display to further aid your cable management efforts. In terms of connectivity, you'll find 4 video ports like 2 DisplayPort 1.2s and 2 HDMI 2.0 ports and a headphone jack on the rear panel, so as you can see you'll be well supplied indeed. Also on the back panel is a small joystick button for navigating the display's OSD. Navigating the OSD menu may take a few minutes to get accustomed to because unlike most OSD menus that are positioned along the right edge, this OSD runs along the bottom, which means instead of moving the joystick to the right to make a selection, you move it down to select. To be more precise, the OSD is a standard offering that allows adjustments for the backlight, brightness and contrast, as well as color temperature, gamma, hue and saturation, while preset modes are hiding in a setting called Color Effect and include Game, Movie, Eco, RTS and FPS. Finally, during our gameplay we managed to get crisp, clear and detailed picture with accurate colors, where there was no lag or delay, so for the price you pay, this monitor is definitely a bang for the buck. To conclude, if you're looking for a 32-inch gaming monitor that's not curved, yet it is widescreen and looks premium and performs as such, then the Pixio PX329 could be your ideal choice. At number 4, it's the ViewSonic XG2402. The ViewSonic XG2402 is a 244Hz monitor which marks an evolution with some new features and greater flexibility in terms of image settings. So for anyone looking for a responsive gaming monitor which also packs FreeSync technology, stay here while we review this unit. When it comes to design, this monitor is available in 2 different sizes, 24 inches and 27 inches. Both of them have the same specifications, but I prefer the 24-inch version for gaming because I'm personally used to smaller monitors when it comes to gaming. The XG2402 managed to become the best gaming monitor out there because of its low price tag and feature-rich specs. This monitor features a 1080p Full HD resolution with 1 millisecond response time. Those two combined with a 144Hz refresh rate make it a great monitor for people that play fast-paced FPS games such as CSGO, Fortnite and more. However, even though it lacks features like G-Sync, it still offers AMD's FreeSync technology, which will help provide you with smooth frame rates to aid you in the battleground. In addition, this monitor offers 22-level black stabilization. It contains 22 customizable levels of black stabilization controls for enhancing your visibility in even the darkest scenes in your games. This feature will definitely give you an advantage in the game. Considering connectivities, it has 2 HDMI ports, a DisplayPort and a USB hub. This may not sound like a lot to you, but trust me, it's enough to get the most out of your monitor. There are games such as CSGO and Fortnite which do not require high-end computers to be played smoothly. You can get the best performance on those games with a mid-range computer, but you definitely need a 144Hz monitor to take advantage over your enemies. This monitor has exactly that, and I think that it's the most important feature out of all. It may not be very good for watching movies, and it doesn't have fancy things such as blue light protection, G-Sync or others, but considering the price, it's definitely worth it. Overall, if you're looking for a gaming monitor that can do most of the things high-end monitors can, and you pay less, you should definitely go with the ViewSonic XG2402. At number 3, it's the BenQ Zowie XL2411P. The BenQ Zowie XL2411P is simply ideal for FPS games due to many reasons, starting from its high refresh rate up to its exceptionally quick response rate. So if you've been looking for something similar, let's take a look at why you should consider this one. Design-wise, the XL2411P features an elegant all-black plastic body that houses a matte screen surface and a non-reflective frame that's specifically designed to ensure that you'll never be distracted by anything as you're gaming. Furthermore, the cabinet is supported by a sturdy base and a solid neck that'll offer you swivel adjustments of 45 degrees, both left and right, tilt adjustments from -5 to 20 degrees, pivot adjustments of 90 degrees, and height adjustments of up to 130mm. But of course, if you want to enjoy an even better viewing experience, you can mount the monitor on a 100 by 100mm VESA mount, so there's no need to worry about anything. Before we move to the next section, I'd like to inform you that the connection ports consist of a display port, an HDMI port, DVI-DL port, and a headphone and mic jack, so I think you'll be just fine. But now let's talk about performance. The XL2411P supports up to 16.7 million colors per subpixel, which is fantastic, since the visuals you see are going to be lifelike. But what's also great is the response time of 1 millisecond, the 1080p resolution, and the refresh rate of 144Hz, which is awesome for the price, since these specs make this unit a real esports monitor. In addition, the manufacturer has implemented their zero flicker technology as well, which has a purpose to drastically minimize the potential eye strain that you may face if you've been playing for a prolonged period of time. And since now you won't, all you have to do is relax and start playing from the moment you take it out its box. To conclude, the XL2411P is worthy of considering, so give it a try and assure yourself of its potential. At number 2, it's the AOC C27G1. The AOC C27G1 was built with gamers in mind, not only through its performance, but also its aesthetics. Since it has jagged edges on the stand and red accents on the front and back of the display, it gives the monitor a pretty striking and eye-catching design for gamers. In terms of its aesthetics, the AOC C27G1 can tilt up to 4 degrees forward and 21.5 degrees backward, swivel up to 34 degrees in either direction, and it's height adjustable, while it also has a frameless design where the bezels are part of the screen rather than thick plastic edges around it. When it comes to connectivities, the C27G1 has a decent amount of ports such as one DisplayPort 1.2, two HDMI 1.4 ports, and a VGA port for legacy devices, while it also has a 3.5mm audio jack, just in case you prefer to send audio through your graphics card's HDMI port to speakers or headphones. Additionally, the curved VA panel comes in at 1920 by 1080 resolution with a 144Hz refresh rate and AMD's FreeSync built in to eliminate screen tearing. Also, the on-screen display boasts a ton of different settings which are controlled via a traditional line of buttons along the bottom. While some people may find it slow to navigate, I personally think that once you get all your settings dialed in, you won't need to revisit the menu again, so that really shouldn't be a problem. Furthermore, there's also a motion blur reduction (MBR) feature on this monitor, but it requires turning FreeSync off and playing your games at a very high frame rate to work well. To continue, AOC has a feature called Overdrive, which helps at stock settings with its two dedicated medium or strong modes. To be more specific, strong produces less blur overall, but produces its own artifacts in certain conditions that might annoy some users, while I recommend you try both to find the one that suits your needs the best. To sum up, if you're looking for a 27-inch monitor that comes at a fairly reasonable price with many remarkable features, don't hesitate to purchase the AOC C27G1 because you won't regret your decision. And at number 1, it's the Asus VG248QE. The Asus VG248QE is one of the best, if not the best, budget monitor you can find on the market, and I'm sure you've seen this name popping up numerous times as you were searching on the internet. Well, now it's time that you understand why that is. From a design perspective, this unit sports an adjustable black finished cabinet that's supported by a circular base that not only looks good, but it also does a really good job in supporting the monitor. And what's also interesting is that you can make height adjustments up to 6 inches, tilt adjustments from -5 to 15 degrees, swivel as well as pivot adjustments, and you can even mount it on a 100 by 100mm VESA if you prefer. On the rear, there are the connection ports, which are composed of an HDMI port, a DVI-DL port, a DisplayPort 1.2, and a 3.5mm headphone jack. And to be honest, for the price you pay, I think that's completely fine. But let's talk about performance. The VG248QE uses a TN panel that has an aspect ratio of 16:9, a rapid response rate of 1mm, a refresh rate of 144Hz, and a 1080p resolution, which is awesome if you ask me, due to the fact that these specs can be found on monitors that cost a lot more. In practice, you can expect an enjoyable gameplay since the visuals are indeed quality, so regardless of the game genre you play, or maybe the movie you intend to watch, I think you'll be more than satisfied with this monitor's capabilities. Moving on, this unit has integrated 2-watt speakers as well, which is pretty cool. However, I'd advise you to use external speakers or headphones if you want to have an even better gameplay. Finally, this unit comes with an exclusive Game Plus hotkey that packs 4 crosshairs and timer functions as well, so you won't feel restricted in terms of customization. To conclude, this is a must-have monitor, and if you ever decide to purchase it, you'll instantly feel what makes it different from the others. Thanks for watching. I hope you liked the video. If you found it helpful, please remember to leave a like and subscribe to my channel to see more videos like this in the future. If you have any questions related to these products, you can leave a comment below and I'll get back to you as soon as I can.